Namaskar. Welcome to Awakening with Brahmakumaris. We've been having so many episodes, no? On only one topic.
Happiness. It's the purpose of our life.
Happiness unlimited. My daughter Meghna sends me something similar to you. BBM here. She says, to know and to be what I am eternally and truly, and to exist in this consciousness is knowledge. It is not knowing about the soul, about peace, about love, but rather knowing is to be the soul, to be peace, to be love.
It just sums up everything that we've done in the last so many days.
I'm so happy.
It's just perfect to, even if we just understand this one message, we will understand everything that we've learned in the right perspective. So many times you've shared with us what's come in the newspaper, and you said, I've read this, this is there in the books, this is there in the workshops. So we all know everything. Even in this entire series on this topic, there isn't anything we've discussed what we don't know. Nothing new.
Nothing is new under the sun.
Nothing new at all. We all know everything. Talk about the soul, people can write an entire book on what's the soul. But spirituality means not to know what is the soul,
but to be.
But to be. To remember I am a soul talking to another soul. That's most important. It's the shift in the consciousness. Not to know what is peace and happiness, but to remember I am a peaceful, pure soul. And I am just enacting my role through this body. This is spirituality. The wonderful part when we come at the Brahmakumaris is theory ends and the practical begins. This is a wonderful learning organization. I would call it like a laboratory, where the knowledge, we get the knowledge in the first few days that we come to the center. At every center of the Brahmakumaris, there is a Rajayoga meditation foundation course. It's 7 days, an hour every day. Wherever you stay, there has to be a center near you. That's definite. Just walk into the center, fix a time, and do the meditation course. And what do we learn at the meditation course the first day? I am a pure, peaceful soul. First day. Second day, I'm a child of that ocean of purity, ocean of peace. Third day, how do I connect to Him? I've done my course. After that, whether I've been here 10 years, 20 years, or 70 years, it's about becoming the practical embodiment of what I learned on the first day, in the first hour that I came to the center. I'm a pure, peaceful soul.
I'm a pure, peaceful soul with a body. Not a body
with a soul.
With a soul.
So many times we use the word my soul. Many people say my soul.
I can always say my body.
I cannot always say. It is the truth. I am the soul. This is my body.
It's just like telling my car.
My car. So this is my body. So even with our understanding and our vocabulary, we can never say my soul, meri atma. Meri atma nahi. Main atma. I, the soul. If I say meri atma, my soul, then I'm somebody else, then I'm the body saying meri atma. So this is, it has to go deep ingrained into the consciousness, the belief system. Who am I? What am I saying? And what am I thinking? And how am I enacting my role? I am the soul. Now, what will be the difference in the whole day if this shift in this consciousness comes about? One is I know the soul. One is I know, okay, I'm a peaceful soul. I know I'm a pure soul. But one is I am a pure soul is my consciousness. What would be the difference like in the whole day?
I am a
pure, peaceful soul. I remember that. What would be the difference the whole day?
I'll behave differently.
Because my consciousness...
It becomes soul consciousness and not body consciousness.
Body consciousness. As is the consciousness, so is the memory. As is the memory, so will be the belief system, so will be the thought.
And so will be the behavior.
That will behavior and then destiny. Let's say we're walking down the road and there's a small accident. There is a person there who's a doctor. The minute he sees the accident, he doesn't have to think. It just comes naturally for him to heal because his consciousness is there. I am a doctor. This needs to heal. Now, next day, again, same accident, same person on the road, forgotten, I am the doctor. Memory lapse, just forgotten. He is a doctor. The knowledge is there. All those 7 years of studying is in there. But forgotten, I am the doctor. Will he heal?
No.
Everyone around will tell him, you're a doctor, come on. No. But you are a doctor. You've studied 7 years. You're a doctor. No. Why? Forgot. That is the difference. If I remember, everything will change. If I forget, everything changes. Similarly, I am a pure soul is the truth. It's there, the purity, the peace, the love, that is all there. I don't need it. It's there. But I've forgotten. So now when I come into interactions and a situation arises, I want to be peaceful, but I say no, it's not possible for me. So spirituality, Rajayoga meditation helps us to just awaken that, what I have forgotten, not get anything else from outside. And as I remember, so it will be in my consciousness, and there it will be in my behavior. So that's the difference between knowing I am a soul
and being
the soul. Knowing what is peace and being peace in your interactions. That's the difference.
So, but you cannot be something without knowing it, no?
Yeah, but the knowing ends in 5 minutes. It takes me 5 minutes to know
the
it.
first 3 classes.
Yes. So the knowing ends. Now what? What we do is we know it and we keep on knowing it for the rest of our life. When are we going to implement it? And then we say, knowing is one thing and practical is different. And then spirituality is different and professional life is different. You can't put spirituality in your workplace, no. So then it's knowing, but not being that. Intelligence means whatever I know, I be that. What's the point of knowing something and not using it? Then I wouldn't call myself intelligent. And when you see the parent will tell the child, you know it, come on, now do it. So similarly, spirituality says you know it, now be it.
Let us go from morning to evening, a quick way to be happy.
A meditation, of course, which later on we'll see in more detail, but the simplest thing to begin is just take out 5 to 10 minutes for yourself every morning when you wake up. Do not wake up in a hurried state. So whatever is the time we wake up normally, which is needed for us to be ready for work, 10 minutes before that. This 10 minutes is the planning for the day, but a different kind of planning. Not a planning of what I'm going to do today, but a planning of how I'm going to be today. 9 to 10, happy. 10 to 11, happy. 11 to 12, happy. Now it's for preparing that timetable that I wake up 10 minutes before. Just sit back. First, watch your thoughts. This is something which we need to do because we haven't done it since a very long time.
Early morning thoughts, what we're thinking at that moment.
We have to watch our thoughts and to take care. The first thought that we create when we wake up. Many times when things are going wrong in the day, we say, whose face did I see today and early in the morning? Nothing seems to be going right. But the first face that we see every time when we get up is here. My first thought. It's not about whose first face did I see. What was the first thought I created this morning? Why does everything seem to be going wrong?
Sometimes, sister, you wake up with a dream, a half incomplete dream. That will be the first thought of that dream.
Immediately change to a very positive, powerful thought. Immediately.
What is a powerful, positive thought? Give me an example
even
for that.
Even a simple thing like, I'm pure, conscient energy, I'm a master. This is a powerful thought. Like the other day you were saying, I am not going to beg now. This is a very deep realization. Just even this one thought, that I am the master, no more slavery, no more standing like this.
And what for?
What for is we have to ask because we thought they are going to fill our bowl. That's why.
First of all, why should you carry a bowl?
But we are. Please talk nicely to me. Please respect me.
Please
be sweet to me. Please love me. Yes. And then it goes down to please buy this for me. Please call me up. Please do this for me.
Reciprocate.
The whole day. Yeah. So I am a master. This is a powerful thought. Now to begin the day with this thought, we've started the day on the right note. So I can choose whatever thought I want. But let's not say, I'm not going to beg. Again, we're not going to give opposites.
Oh.
I'm going to be a master.
Yes, please. I want you to correct the language. I am not a beggar. I am not this. I'm not going to smoke. No, nothing like that. Let's change the language. That's very important.
I'm a master. I am a royal soul. You like the word royalty.
Of course.
So royalty doesn't beg. So instead of saying, I'm not going to beg, again the scene that will come will be like this. I am royalty. I am a royal soul.
I'm a child of abundance.
Absolutely. I'm a child of the Supreme Almighty Authority.
That is abundance.
These are powerful, positive thoughts. They're not even just positive, they're very elevated thoughts. Positive is simple. I can do this, I will do this. These are positive thoughts. These are called elevated thoughts. We do a simple thing, which I've got used to doing, is like, good morning to the Supreme Father.
Good morning, Dad.
Yes. First thought.
My Supreme Soul, my Supreme Father, good morning.
It's a very beautiful way to begin the day, because then whose face did you see first thing in the morning? How would the day be? So some positive elevated thought you have to think immediately first thing in the morning, and then just sit back with yourself for 5 to 10 minutes. Never say to yourself, I don't have this time. I'm getting late. It's really, really worth it for the entire day to take out these 5 minutes. Even if you're late, begin with taking out this 5 minutes, because you will be able to make up those 5 minutes somewhere during the day. But if you don't take out these 5 minutes, you're going to waste a lot of time during the day. So just sit back and watch our thoughts. The minute we watch them, they slow down. The only thing to do, be aware, is to watch. When we say just be aware of that, means what? Just watch that. Have a look, pay attention on that. Just watch our thoughts. They'll slow down. You'll suddenly find the screen of the mind cleaning up. Don't try and stop them.
But sometimes, Sister Shivani, we wake up with such an important meeting, maybe a court case, or maybe an income tax case, or maybe some kind of a meeting where there's going to be a lot of fight, and you cannot control at that time and say, okay, I'm a child of abundance, good morning God, this, that, and then again go back to it. Because you sleep with that thought and you wake up with that thought.
That's why we'll begin with the waking up, and then we'll also see how to sleep.
But some situations in life are like nightmares.
All the more important. The more challenging the situation, the more prepared I have to be. Like you said, the court case, the income tax case, an important meeting. Would you go for it without preparation? You'll prepare your papers, right? You'll prepare your agenda. You won't go for a meeting without preparation if it's an important meeting. You will prepare. But who's going for the meeting? Am I prepared for the meeting? That is those 5 minutes. Have I focused myself? Am I in control to go for a meeting? Because if I'm in control, there wouldn't be a single error on my part over there. I won't react. I won't say a single word which I shouldn't have said. There will be no regret. There will be no wrong decision. Because I prepared for the meeting. I prepared for the meeting, not I prepared for the meeting. That's the preparation. So the bigger the task, the more challenging the situation, more important the preparation. So we still need to take out those 5 minutes. And in fact, if you have a meeting like this, visualize that meeting in those 5 minutes. I always do that. Whatever is the day today, I first bring it out on the screen of the mind if I know what all is going to happen today. And see myself in all those scenes in control.
And
that was
successful.
Visualization.
And successful
internally. The focus has now shifted. It's not about success of a situation.
Then?
Situations are not in my control. This morning I had to come here to reach here by 6:30. But if I get stuck in the middle of a traffic and I just don't budge from there for 1 hour, it's not in my control. So if I would have programmed myself in the morning, here I am, take out my car, and 6:30 I am at the retreat center. If that would have been my visualization, then if that wouldn't have happened because I was stuck till 7:30 in one place, I would get irritated because what I had planned is not happening. But my planning will not be of what has to happen. My planning has to be how I have to be irrespective of what happens.
So what was your planning in the morning when you woke up?
The planning is I have to go the whole day, be here, do this, but more important, how will I be while doing all this?
How will I be?
Stable and in control. For me, that's most of my agenda every day because that takes care of all situations.
Stable and?
In control.
In control.
You know, like what people say, planning about the future. So we plan about how the situations will be. This will happen and this will happen. Situations are not in our control. And the more we've planned for them, the more we get attached to that outcome. And when it doesn't happen.
But sister, we have answers only to those situations which we have planned. What about some new situation? It's just like an examination paper. We read, we know that we think that only these 10 questions will come. We prepare for 10. And if the 11th comes, then what do you do?
That is the thing. We're not to prepare for the situation.
Yeah.
We have to prepare ourselves to be ready. And then we'll be able to handle any situation.
I shall be stable.
And in charge.
And in charge of
myself.
And my senses.
My thoughts, feelings, my sense organs. If I am like that, I can take care of any situation. And even if the situation goes absolutely out of control, my focus, because that was my preparation in the beginning of the day, will be, what do I have to be now? So this is the preparation that will happen in those first 5 minutes of the morning. Visualize your meeting. Visualize there is a discussion, there can be an argument, there can be so many things, but just see yourself there. This is how you would prepare for your role for a movie.
Of course I do.
So this is what it is.
I visualize the character, I even give him a name. I give him, even if the director or the writer doesn't give, I give him a family, whether he has a father or just give him a past. Mm-hmm. Why he became like this, why he became a murderer.
Yes.
I also give him I just do a little more homework than what is given than the script.
But then doesn't that enhance the way you perform the role?
I don't have to do nothing. I just have to go on the set, speak my dialogues. Things come naturally to me because I'm prepared.
Because you did the programming, na? But if you say I was too busy to prepare?
What is my role? What is my name in this film and this character?
So then how would you play that role? You didn't prepare in the morning because you were very busy. Would you do justice to the role? This is that 5 minutes meditation. If I do not prepare for my role today, then I just go and do it there. And then I don't know the script and then I just say anything. Then I'm only going to regret later on at the end of the day or probably later on in life. I shouldn't have done this that day.
If I have to be prepared, not situation-wise.
Not situation-specific. My preparation.
Because I am in control. I can control only myself.
You know, it's like the body. You do not prepare your body so that it can fight jaundice, so that it can fight malaria. You don't say, I'll eat this so that I won't get malaria. I'll eat this so that I won't get... You don't do like this. I will eat a good diet. That's all. That's the role. Eat a good diet. And then that creates the energy to fight any disease. We don't eat disease specific. We just eat a good, healthy diet so that I am prepared physically to fight any infection, to fight any pollution outside. Similarly, I don't prepare myself crisis or situation or people specific. I just make myself strong by taking the right diet and the exercise, meditation. Then I'm safe, protected and healthy in any situation and with any person.
You're strong.
You're going for a meeting like you said. Normally when you're driving down to a meeting, Your thoughts that are there, we just have to check. We visualize the whole meeting. Then they will say this, and then I will say this. Then they will say this, and then I will say this. We are writing our script and their script. And finally, when the scene gets enacted, it's nowhere near the script that was written. So we waste that time and energy while we're driving. And then we're not prepared for the actual scene. Instead,
it happens even in families. When one family goes to the other family,
yeah,
okay,
anywhere.
Okay, now we're going to just break our ties and come back, and I'm going to speak this. I'm sure that guy is going to speak this, and I'm going to give this answer. And as soon as you reach there, he says, "Come on, we're brothers. Hug me. Have something to eat. Forget all that. Forget that." You don't know what to do.
So the scene has changed totally. And then you'll say, "I was not prepared for this." A lot of meditation techniques teach us to become thoughtless, and many people are trying to do this. Concentrate on a mind and concentrate on a point and stop thinking. Rajayoga meditation teaches us we cannot stop thinking because it's the nature of the mind to think. We can consciously choose what to think.
Take this toy.
Can't stop playing, but I can choose what to play. So then I consciously start creating thoughts. This is the body, my costume, my roles, my responsibilities. Who am I? I'm starting to remind myself of that what I have forgotten. I'm a pure conscient being. I'm a master. Come what may, let anything happen today. I'm going to be in control. This is my preparation. And I visualize that.
I am peace. I am love. I am compassion.
And then I see myself acting every role and every scene through that virtue of compassion and love.
So we can choose one virtue a day.
Every day one.
Monday
Can't
peace,
do too many
Tuesday
things.
love, Wednesday compassion, Thursday love. We can do 7 days a week, 7 different tips.
Especially if you're going to meet, you know what's your agenda for the day. Let's say there's some particular person I don't get along well with. I've always seemed to have problem, not because of him, but I have a problem. And today I'm going to be meeting him. So let me prepare myself. I'm a compassionate soul. I have the power of tolerance. It's there within me. And today when I meet this person, I will be humble. I will accept everything that he says and does unconditionally. My state will remain stable. This is programming and preparation. So that now when I meet the same person, it will be through a different perspective and a different belief system. Otherwise, when we are meeting them, we say, "Oh, I never get along with them. I just can't understand what he says." That's the programming.
We can also say, sister, that this soul,
Not this soul, I the soul.
I the soul, is going to meet another soul.
Yes.
That soul must be having some difficulties or be having a little more dirt or more complications on itself. So at least I have this clear knowledge through Brahmakumaris. So let me at least be
And
in
try and
command,
go beyond
control.
his dirt.
So don't look at the
Don't
dirt.
look
Now
at the dirt at
Look
all.
at him as a pure soul and accept him as it is, and also accept him or even, pray for him that he becomes better.
No, he's already nice
Okay,
because he's a pure being.
he's already nice.
Because the minute I create a thought, he should get better, which means that now he's not. So that's not a very nice thought. It's like if I create a thought, you should become a nice person, which means that now
You're not.
So you are a wonderful soul. Our thinking, it's very subtle, very subtle. So we just need to take care. What's the programming we're doing with our mind? If I create a thought, I do not get along with them. Every time it's tough whenever I meet them. You know what this thought does? It blocks my qualities which are there and doesn't let them come out. It's this one thought which closes the gate. And if I change this thought and I say, today I'm going to have a wonderful time when I meet them. I'm just going to enjoy this meeting today. That quality which I have the choice whether to bring it out or whether to block it inside. It's just with this one thought. Our past experiences create these blocks.
But I try it, but I just do it from my words.
No, now it's internally. Nothing on this program is with words. Nothing.
You would believe it, feel it, till it.
Be careful that I don't create that thought which will close the doors for my value to come out. And this is very subtle. It's wonderful. You just have to experiment with this. Magic takes place. Every day, begin the day with this 1 minute.
Okay.
Just sit back, comfortable, and let me see myself through the day today. Driving to work, traveling, meeting people, social interactions, friends, families, lots of scenes in the drama of life today. And let me look at myself in every scene. I, the peaceful being. Purity, love and happiness, my natural sanskar, my personality. Let me look at myself in every scene, with everyone, just being myself, natural. My qualities, my virtues flowing in every word I say, in every interaction with everyone I meet. With the remembrance that I am a pure being meeting another pure being. It's an interaction, a relationship between two souls. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I hope you enjoyed these series of Happiness Unlimited. And of course, even if we have unlimited number of episodes, we will not be able to complete this.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful opportunity to be with you.
My pleasure. I learned a lot.
Thank you. We're all learning on the journey together. Om Shanti.